Thanks Nerd. Welcome to the YouTube channel, This Guide and Beyond. We are streaming every day at Twitch TV/Thanks Nerd. I'm making this guide just for people who maybe don't know a viable loot run on customs that is not super high risk, it's not super low risk, but it's not super high risk, and you can consistently do, and you really only have to run like 10% of the map maybe. But make sure you have the factory key on you, because depending on where you spawn, you can utilize this and make very fast money. In the video, it takes about 21 minutes, 22 minutes, but I'm taking a sweet ass time and explaining everything instead of just ripping through and opening everything. So you can definitely do it a lot faster. Thank you for watching, and get paid, fellas. I'll just leave the map up here on its own as well for a second, so you can screenshot it or whatever you would like to do if you want to do anything like that. But as I said, again, very important to have the factory key so that you can utilize ZB013 once you turn the power on. If you're doing it the opposite way, you could always just use ZB11 and you don't need the factory key, but always good to have on you at all times. So depending on where you spawn, hopefully you get a spawn over here. Or, you know, old gas, and you can just do this route and take off. Just quickly, I want to say that this key right here is very important to have. You're going to want to have it with you for this run, as it makes getting out with a bunch of loot a lot less risky. So please make sure you have the factory key with you. Put it in your alpha, put it in your gamma, put it in your docs case, put it somewhere. Just make sure that you have it. So for the first minute or so, I'm muted, so we're just going to do an overlay here. So starting out, I'm pretty stoked because I don't hear the outside, which means I spawn inside the factory, which means we got a good spawn for this route. Let's go. So we're going to look outside. First thing, we're going to turn to the left here, and we're going to go check a stash in the back corner here. I want to get this over with as other spawns run and check a stash down the way, so we want to be out of the open as fast as possible. Helix and Ratnik. Free look down there. The reason I do this is because there's a stash in the corner. Feel free to hit it at your own risk. I don't, because I have personally killed multiple people down there looting that stash with their head down. So we're going to go under the pipes and hard left, and there's another stash tucked here. We got a line out of that. Let's go. And then straight into the factory. We like to free look quickly to the right, because I have had people standing in there and they've shot me in the back as I run in. So I always like to check this corner, because they stand right here like this and shit all over your back while you run towards the loot. So we run quickly over here. There's fuel spawns, filter spawns, just good spawns on the floor there, and we'll hit the box. Duct tape, wires, lamp, bolt, pretty much everything in there was worth it. So from here, little jump for joy, you know. We got a line, we got some loot, we're jumping for joy. Hit a little G-star, you know, because right around now would be about the time that other spawns would be rushing here to loot this area. So you want to start being aware about at this time frame. So we'll run straight across the bottom here, up the stairs, and we have computers, jackets, a ton of stuff up here. So we'll start with the jackets first. First jacket, nothing. Second jacket, we have ourselves Siggies. We're going to come over here and hit this weapon box. Could have anything in it. I got this attack rig out of one of these. Oh no, that was a lie actually. I got it out of one of the black ones. So, not bad there. There's a food spawn on the floor. Gold spawn here. Let's fucking go. Skull ring. Huge. We'll put that in the gamma right now. That's easy money. And we're going to check the computers, because there are GPU spawns in computers again. Praise Nikita. Gonna hit the next one. Unfortunately, nothing for us. Light bulb. I don't think they're worth that much. And we'll hit the toolbox here. Contacts. We'll grab those. Bolts. That's like 40k-ish right now. Easy money. So, oops. So, we're going to go over here. There is one more toolbox here. There's also loose spawns on the ground here. You get like LCD screens and stuff like that. I don't know if we'll continue. We might actually... You know what? We're just going to wear this. Gives us a little extra space. So, then we're going to go down the stairs here. And we have a grenade box in the corner there, as well as food and water spawns on the top here. Just in case you're coming to the end of your route, your raid. Oh, med spawns as well. And a grenade box right here. We got a fuse, those trade for Vogs to mechanic, and a grenade that we will make the most of. After this, we go back out the door we came in. Always good to double check. You have scav spawns, and PMCs like to come through here because there are a lot of computers around this area. So, we're going to continue on through here. Always being cautious, always looking around, and into the dead scav spawn. Always swing the corner and check. I've swung and had someone standing here before as well. I've also had people up here. So we'll come over here. We got a toolbox. Gas analyzers can also spawn on this table and on the shelf as well. Here and back on here. We'll go over hit the dead scav who could have pretty much anything. I'll have some food for us. You know what? We're just gonna eat that right now. These are things that I don't hit and I'm not gonna hit, but I will just point out to you for your looting abilities. So, right there you see we have a green weapon crate. And then at the very top you go up this set of stairs. And at the very top there's another one right there, where that railing is, right there. Also good to check right here, there's med spawn. There's also a factory key spawn in here as well. So, good to pay attention to. We're not going to loot those green boxes, because I don't feel like running on metal, and I want to get this, this is like a quick route, you know, that I run if I get factory spawn. And it pays the bills pretty good. We're going to keep going, look up to see if the door's open, it's closed, sprint in, check here, quick check, upstairs. People will be down here camping, people will be tucked in these little holes, you know what I mean? And it's always good to, when you first come in, make sure that door, if that door's open, then you know, hey, you might be running into something. So I'm going to go under here first. I believe there's a med spawn here. And then over here we just have some, nothing spawning here as well. Kind of interesting that there's actually nothing here. There is a gold spawn here. I've pulled 2 bitcoins off of this particular spot. There's usually lots more spawns here on the back shelf. Maybe someone's been here. We'll check the USEC door. It's closed. This one also opens as well. We're going to be extra cautious because I'm kind of weirded out that there was nothing there. We'll open the door. The first thing we're going to check is the toolbox straight across the way to see if it's open. And it's closed. We're going to run in, free look. Nobody. Flashlight on. And then full clear in this room. Shut the door. Free look this way. Snap to the corner. Okay, so we're clear. I've come in here with the door shut, and I came down here and I looted this PC and got shot in the head by someone that was just in there. Came walking out and killed myself. Always good to check your surroundings before you bury your face into a computer or the likes. Any sorts of looting, So, we're gonna go over here, we'll hit all these toolboxes, because you know, bolts are, I think they're about like 40, like, they're right around the 30 to 40k right now, for some bolts. So, you know, it definitely pays to check every toolbox you find. I mean, it pays to check everything you find, honestly, but I could use those personally for making maybe a mag box. We got a tube, usually stuff spawns here, and next to it we got a filter, and then we also have a med bag as well. So if you're hurting for meds and you need some shit, this bag, you know what, it saves lives. It saved my life. So we have a jacket over here, we'll hit in this bathroom. We got a Momex, don't need it. And now we're back into this room we already checked. Forgot to mention, you know, we got the jacket here, we'll hit that. And then we have weapon spawns on here. Some tracer in that, and that's black tip. So let's unload that, because that's M61. And, you know, I think we'll probably just take those home with us. And the Golden Star, we'll just pop one of those right now. I believe there's other weapon spawns back here, but... And that's pretty much this side of the banana stand, as I call it. Because, chat, and anybody watching, there's always money in the banana stand. So, this is one of my favorite places to loot on customs, honestly. It is underrated and has a shit ton of loot, honestly. So we're gonna cut straight across here, up the stairs. We're in here, always being aware, because you can sneak up the back way through there without opening any doors and not make a sound, and people will walk up on you. So we got a gold spawn here. Bitcoins and shit can spawn here. I have pulled a Bitcoin off the chair here, and I've also pulled gold spawns off of this stool. There's lots of food spawns in here, and 2 jackets. So it's, you know, sometimes you run into people running loot runs in here, but for the most part, it's usually pretty uncontested, other than like sometimes, you know, you'll run in here and there'll be like a scab in here or some shit. But I don't fight too many people in here. We'll grab that mag, because actually, you know what? I think you can buy those at level 1 Peacekeeper, so it doesn't really matter. We got weapon spawns on the back here. I'm not sure if there's any spawns on here. I actually never really look. I kind of just do this and I never see anything ever. And we have weapon spawns here as well. Oh, I forgot to mention the, the green box here. Let me get a little more focus. A little more focus. Oh, we hit that. My bad. So we're gonna run straight here, open the bathroom. I believe there's like a sugar spawn here as well as band-aids and med spawn. Run straight into the back and check the wrist. Always check the wrist because a roller can spawn on the wrist. Rolly on the wrist. And we have a gold spawn on the back, and look at that. Boom! Teapot. See what I mean? There's always money in the factories and the banana stand. We check here as well because there are sugar spawns, and look at that. A med spawn. Morphine with the injector case is just free money. Now we're going to continue on out of this factory, aka the banana stand. If you're feeling gutsy, you know, and you got some movement, you could jump from here to there. If you miss, you definitely black both your legs out, so don't miss. From here we're going to run across, free looking, checking, you know, always checking your surroundings, ready for anything coming at you. And then we're going to check the back of this van here. This back of this van has 2 computers in it. Always good to check, as it could be a free GPU and or, you know, caps are actually hella worth right now. I think they're around like 25k, so definitely worth grabbing. What do we have here? A CPU. I don't think that's worth. We're going to continue on. Getting a little later in the raid, you know. But we're making the most out of this spawn and this guide here. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna try to show as much as I possibly can of the factories, and then you can pick and choose what you want to loot. I'm kind of picking the more important things to loot, in my opinion. Hopefully that scabs on the other side of the train. You go in here. Always be careful because there's a quest at this van right here. So I don't ever really come in here unless I'm going the other way, but there's a jacket right here. I just figured I'd show you because jackets, you never know what jackets have, and sometimes they have that. So we're gonna go back out the way we came in, back across the tracks. And we're gonna check the hole. There's a stash here, the bucket stash, and the crater. This is the crater stash, as I like to call it. It is a butt. We're gonna go straight up into here. We're gonna stop and listen once we get in here a little bit. Keep clearing. And there is a weapon box spawn back here as well. Should have brought a bigger bag. You know what? You think that's worth more than contacts? We'll switch those out for the contacts. Always pays to fill your bag, chat. Even if it's worth 800 rubles, 800 rubles is worth more than a empty slot in your bag when you extract. So we'll check here. We get VOG spawns. There are tons of let's just drink this. You can get a wallet spawn here. You get M67 grenade spawns. You can get contact spawns. You know, it's just a really good place to come check, honestly. We got a serve. Okay, so we're gonna toss that, and that's 10k. We'll switch that up. And here we got a defuel. I got a green battery here last raid as well, chat. So it always pays to check. And we're gonna trade this out for that. Okay. Right across to here, we got our our weapons box. We could check, see what we got in here. We got some drip, and we can put that on. An augmentin. How's our PKs? You know what? We gonna take that. So this next spot is it's kind of important to your longevity and your success with this. Sorry, I'm getting a little twisted here. With this loot run. So you want to be extra cautious. This is like a super highway through here. We have spawns or players that run through here, down through here, and then also players that jump over the fence to our right or our left right here as well. Free look as you come in, look up, check here, check there. I don't like walking through this door for the simple fact that I could die. So we're hit there on the way out. This is another great building. Underrated. Always clear it because I've run into people under here as well. So it's nice to just, you know, make yourself known in case somebody is here. What we got here? So we got med spawns here. We have a med box. It's a good place to know about if you ever get into some shit. Or you need Salewas, they spawn around this dead body as well for early quests. We'll cut straight to the back here. We have ourselves a bag, a alcohol spawn. I've got moonshines there, whiskey and vodka. Whiskey this time. Back here is a gold spawn right here on the floor. And also right over here, there's a gold spawn. So also good to check for bitcoins and gold chains and stuff. They'll usually be shiny when you come down here with no flashlight on. You can see them. Check this. We get the VPL. We'll take that for the XP. Put it back. Over here. Take the bag. And we're gonna grab the. Oh, we got no room, sir. Okay. Well, what are we gonna get rid of? I think we could get rid of probably the duct tape. See, I should have brought a bigger bag, but that's okay. We'll grab that. See, this is the problem with the factories. There's just so much stuff. So this is what I mean. It is imperative to our success. Along with this key right here. You are going to need this key. And the reason you're going to need this key, I will show you right now. So you're going to want to come in here, which is the same building we came in. We came in through the door, went underground, came up through this, and here, and I'll go above ground on the way back so you can see it both ways. Okay? So we're in here, to the right, check. Make sure no one's in here, and we're going to hit this switch right here. So that turns the power on, which is going to allow us to leave in a pretty central area to the map, along with allowing any other PMCs that are kind of around the area there. They might be able to check now, and maybe they're there and they want to leave too, and it saves them having to run across the map. So sometimes I even turn this on if I'm running this way from the other side of the map, and I run through Stronghold, through Old Gas. I come through here and I'll hit this just so that other people that are looting will be more inclined to take that and less inclined to come through here while I'm looting the factories. Okay? So, right, we came up here, hit the power, and now we're going back the way we came. So this is where we just came out. Good to check in here. Weapon spawns, you can get silencers, weapon parts, you know, not weapons, just parts. We'll go straight through here. We have a jacket spawn here. As well as we have an E-motor here. So E-motor, probably worth more than a Sherpa. I think that thing's about 60k right now. Take that. Back through the door here. Always good to stay alert. There's a sniping spot up here through a window, so good to keep alert. Food and ammo spawn. And then we'll go in through here. Weapons. Weapon crate. Nothing there. Alright, so now we are going back out the door that we came in. We came in, down through the hole, up through the hole, and then back through. So we've essentially cleared this entire building, and now we are leaving it. Also good to keep watch, because the time that we've been in here is, it's been a little while, you know? I'm not big on running. I mean, I do run a lot, but maybe not so late into the raid here. I'd rather hear somebody first right now. Unless I have to shoot here, which I will. I don't want to. I don't know if he crouched or he went running away. There's a lot of scavs in there. Well. I guess we'll just continue on. Scavs are the most horrifying thing to me, like absolutely ever right now. I'm more scared of a scav than I am of a PMC. They're just like... They're just there, you know? We're gonna trade spots with this guy. So, you want to check the giving tree. Anything in the game can spawn right here. We also have a med bag tucked in here. And back here we have ourselves a hidden stash. Hopefully we don't get beamed through a fence by a scav, but you know what? We're just gonna skip over these boys for the sake of trying to keep this video as short as possible. So, we hit the stash, there's a bag, giving tree, and we're gonna swing through here. I like to look down here and try to clear. Stash in the bush, and then there's also a dead scav we can loot down here. So, this is a high traffic area. Sometimes you don't really run into anybody doing this, sometimes you run into a bunch of people, so it's always good to be prepared for a fight, but you don't want to overextend, you know? I found this last raid in a stash on the exact route we're running right now, so you can run straight back here. People don't actually know this really, and there's a scav here you can actually loot. You go any farther than this, you will probably get killed. Right here, he's had GP coins, he's had good stuff on him. So, we go from here, we go back. Check the PK, we're good. Up and over. Check the immediate, check straight across, check in Stronghold, back to checking the immediate. We're gonna hit the stash here and always lay down when we hit it, because we like to be safe. Some caps, that's over a lamp. You know, we can take that over a relay, and we don't really need the food or the magnet. And then from here, this is why we turn the power on. So we're gonna head in to Stronghold. You know what? Let's just make this a full loop. We're gonna have a look. Look, there's a big old filter spawn right there. I didn't even know that. So there's a box here. If you're feeling extra spicy. And this is, I'm feeling like we should just, oh my god, I'm seeing, there's people. I saw a laser. I saw lasers upstairs, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna leave, chat. This is where we leave, because I got a bunch of loot, and I want to finish this video. Normally I'd like to fight those guys, but I saw him creeping with his laser. And that's it. Normally you could loot Stronghold, but we got enough loot. We don't need to risk fighting those guys for what's in there and what they have. So that's it. Off of this raid, let's pull out everything we got here. So what do we got? This is about, what, 100k? That's 50k, 150k. 60k right now, 150. Plus that, 210. So this is 30, so 240. 265. So you can imagine around here we have about, what, I would say roughly, easily 350, maybe 400k rubles. These are 25k. These are about 40k. We're gonna keep that. These are 20 to 30k, 20 to 30k, 20 to 30k, 10k. I'm keeping this. That's mine. I'll keep this. 20k. 10k. I don't know what that is on the flea. Here's another 25k. Filter. It just keeps going. So as you can see, the factories, they pay off. There is always money in the banana stand, chat. I hope you find this guide helpful, so when you are on the factory side or just playing customs in general, you have more of an idea on what to loot and the kind of route that I run, and I run consistently to continue to make money. So thank you for watching. We are live every single day. Twitch.tv/thanksnerd. If you found this guide useful, please pop by, say hello. I would love to see you in chat and just say what's up and hear that, you know, the effort for the video is not all in vain and that it has helped somebody. So thank you for watching and peace out. that raid there. It took a little longer than normal because I was explaining everything, but if you're just running really fast, you can do it a little quicker than that. And there is more money to be made. Believe it or not, there are, like I said, multiple gold spawns, computers. You can get GPUs, bitcoins. Plenty of loot is left behind as well. So, you know, if I'm feeling cheeky and I want to go breaky, you know what I'm saying, and play a scab, I will, you know, I favor customs, honestly, specifically because of the banana stand and the computers that are left behind and the gold spawns that are not hit. So have fun, get paid. Love y'all. Peace.